back to Farm to Freeways. We are a family of 6 traveling full-time across the US, and today's mini vlog is going to be the first of many. I've been getting a lot of questions, just generally wanting to check in and see how things are going. Now that we've hit a month of travel, there are some things we definitely have learned, some things we've loved, and some things we're going to change going forward. So if you're interested in hearing what it's like to travel with 4 kids and 2 dogs, stay tuned. Okay, so people are asking how we like traveling so far and what are the pros and cons, things that have been hard or things that have been great. So I wanted to start with, what would you rate this experience of full-time travel out of 10 so far?
6. I'm gonna go with 6.
I think I agree with 6. And that might be lower than some people would expect because, well, let's talk about why. Yeah, it's like life at home was like a 4. So
it's an improvement, yes.
what's the thing that impacts your rating the most?
I think it's probably more so the location that we're at, and the activities are mainly outside activities. And while we can handle that with kids, the animal pet situation is more challenging than it would have originally thought to be.
Yeah, well, and that's not necessarily like Maine is a really dog-friendly state, but we have a difficult dog. Hopper is wonderful. He's our retired livestock guardian dog. He literally lived outside and protected our farm animals. And he did get some training when he was a puppy, but he never lived inside. And so this is an adjustment. And now he sees us as his herd that he's protecting. And whenever we are separated from him, he loses his mind. So we can't go out to eat. We can't go on adventures without him. And it makes it really, really difficult. Yeah.
6.
So 6. The other thing is with all of these amazing things that there could be to do in Maine, a lot of amazing hikes. I mean, it is gorgeous here. Just driving down a regular schmegular road, there are beautiful scenery everywhere. But it is difficult with a 2, almost 3-year-old as well. And she's not, I would say she's definitely not as difficult as the dogs, because even the dogs were having trouble with them interacting inappropriately with other dogs on the trail. And that, not only were we having to keep an eye out for our 4 kids and make sure they're not falling off of cliffs, but we also have to make sure our dogs aren't trying to get into fights. So definitely the dogs. So we say all this to say that if you're looking at doing this and you don't have these same burdens, it would completely change your experience. Somebody else asked what has been the best part of it so far. I would say for sure the best thing about this experience so far is the time that we're getting back. I was so burnt out. I think he was too. We lived on a farm. We had nonstop responsibilities, obviously the 4 kids as well, with everything with them. And I feel like here I'm just spending time recuperating from all of that. Like, I'm allowing myself to just sleep in and lay around a bit, and there's so many things I don't have to stress about anymore. And we are spending a lot more time together, and I can feel how much that's improving our relationships too. So
Yeah, which is what we thought it would be. Like, that was the one thing we wanted in our getting. So yes.
Yeah. So is yours the same?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes I feel a little bit like guilty that we're not using our time appropriately because we're not doing as many things, but
Like, we didn't go to a pumpkin patch.
we didn't go to pumpkin patch.
Sorry.
We didn't go to the alpaca farm.
Didn't pick any apples.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I just have to remind myself that we're really coming down from a very high anxiety, really 9 months. This entire year leading up to this was so much work, nonstop, just go. And we're 3 weeks into this. It's okay for us to not be doing all of these showy, amazing things and just relaxing and enjoying each other and where we're at. And so that's another big perk, I would say, is the location of our actual Airbnb. Then the next thing is, what things are we adapting to, and how are we doing things differently considering these handicaps, as I'm calling it, because even something like wanting to go do certain adventures that require the kids to be certain weights or heights, we can't do because we have an almost 3-year-old. She's not big enough. So we're not able to do all of these things. And also, they exhaust us from having to keep an eye on 4 kids and 2 dogs. So how are we going to be doing things differently moving forward?
So the difference going forwards, I think, is how we choose where we're staying. I think we got lucky on this place, actually, because we tried to go somewhere else and they had like a 24-hour approval and they never gave it to us. So this is actually option 2, and I think it's way better than what we didn't get.
This place is better than we expected.
Yeah, and was the second choice, and we got it on accident. So thank you for whoever did not approve the first one. Mainly because, like, kind of where we're at and what's behind us and everything is the kids. If we didn't go somewhere, they still had stuff to do on property, which was be the beach. I mean, they were in the lake when it was like 59 degrees outside, and I don't know how many times you could tell them it's a bad idea, but they have to figure that part out for themselves, which they spent a lot more time out there than I thought they were going to. But there's been several days where it's like cloudy and cold, but they're like, we're going to do this anyway. So moving forward, that's like the key.
The house is everything.
Yeah.
Because we're scaling back on how many adventures we're going on. And I personally told him that I feel like my max is 1 a week. We usually have to leave super early. We get back super late, and it's just chaos the whole time because it's not just like me and you going out to like observe and enjoy the views. Like, we don't get to actually enjoy it ourselves as much because we're just managing the chaos that we've built. So so we're doing a lot less, and the place that we're staying at is going to become that much more important. And so we I think we don't really know exactly what to expect for the next one, but our Airbnb in December we think is going to be perfect. I'll wait to share that publicly. So that is going to be it for this little mini vlog. Let me know if you like this style or if you have any additional questions for us about this journey that we're on and maybe what's coming next. But that's it for today. What?